With 0% finance on our Seed, Stonic and Sportage models, you know you'll get an unbeatable deal at your local Kia dealer. But as well as great finance deals, you'll get something else as well. The reassurance of knowing that wherever the next 7 years bring you, Kia has you covered. The Kia 7-year warranty, quality redefined. For more, visit kia.com. Lending criteria and terms and conditions apply.
When it comes to your education, there's no need to settle. Get the interactive and purposeful education that you and employers demand from Colorado State University Global Campus. You'll get personalized, career-driven learning created and taught by today's industry leaders. CSU Global was built to help students succeed with affordability, flexibility, and individualized support. It's time to expect better. Find your path to the career you want at csuglobal.edu, where online education isn't another thing we do, it's all we do.
Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome, everybody, to Somewhere in Vegas here on Blog Talk Radio. Tom, and now on Spreaker.com, I am Mark McHugh. I am your host. I'm very privileged to have a very exciting guest. He's a celebrity chef. He's cooked for many great celebrities, including Diddy, Will Smith, Common, and Tyrese Gibson. And he also has his own little popular spice line, and he's been talking.
See the all-new Ford Focus, winner of the Irish Small Compact Car of the Year 2019 at the Ford Innovate 191 sales event. The Focus ST line features Ford Sync with touchscreen, smartphone mirroring, ST line design kit, and cruise control. And right now, you can order a 191 Ford Focus with an amazing 7-year warranty, 7-year roadside assistance, and 2 years free servicing. All from just €23,525. See the all-new Ford Focus at your local participating Ford dealer. Offer ends February 28th. Ford Innovate, driving better value for you. Ford, go further. Price excludes delivery and related charges. Terms and conditions apply. See Ford.ie for details.
A little bit about some of the things that we can do to spice up our cooking nowadays. He's a really great and talented chef. He's on the line with us right now. Ryan Rondeno is on with us right now. How you doing, Ryan?
Good. How you doing? Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. I mean, are you in Los Angeles currently?
Yes, I'm in Los Angeles currently at the present time. I've been out in Los Angeles for 10 years now. So it's been...
Yeah, you're originally from New Orleans. I mean, obviously, really great kind of, flavors that you get out there in terms of the cuisine. Obviously, a lot of the French, a lot of Creole cuisine out there as well. I mean, how's it been for you to be out in L.A. and kind of bring some of your ideas out there? And, I mean, have you learned a lot moving out to L.A.?
Yes, I can say that I have learned a lot from different chefs, different peers that I've come across, and I've been able to introduce them to my Creole style of cooking. So, things they may have not seen, styles or techniques that I've been able to introduce them, I've been able to cross paths, and we've been able to really collaborate and, create some great dishes together.
Quite obviously, a lot of the celebrities that you work with, have certain dietary restrictions, based on, either maybe they were getting ready for a part and they want to look their best, or it's just a situation where they just have a different kind of lifestyle. I mean, how's it been for you, especially with the idea of Creole and French cooking, and how have you been working around that in terms of maybe getting some of the things that they like with your own kind of little flair?
Well, I mean, when I'm cooking for celebrities, I'm able to take their likes and dislikes and really hone in, especially if they're on a special diet, if they're training for a movie or whatsoever, and really kind of balance farm-to-table cuisine, especially if they cut out salt, you're able to, just use those no-salt versions of a spice. Or just even make your own without the salt. So that's how I'm able to get around it.
I mean, what was one of your favorite things to make for a celebrity that you may have had to kind of create out of your own mind?
That's a broad question. I mean, that could be a lot of things. I guess it would depend on the celebrity. Some were vegan, so that really challenged you to really research different ingredients that you can really give to them. So it's not it's not redundant. You're not giving them the same thing. So that kind of helped. And also, some, they're traditionalists. They love fried chicken. They love the mac and cheese, things of that nature. So you kind of really look to make healthier versions of that.
I mean, obviously, you mentioned a lot about the spices and the idea that you can use those to kind of work around some of the dishes and all that as well to make sure they're not only healthy but also tasty as well. I mean, how's it been for you to kind of explore some of the spices that have been around and kind of start your spice line around that?
I think when I write menus, I like to explore different cuisines. So not only am I teaching the client or the consumer, but I'm also teaching myself. So it's helped me to really explore different spices of the world and really create tie into my style of cooking and really help me really develop the spice line that I have today. So that's how the spice line came about. Just sitting around in my kitchen, just playing with different rubs, playing with different blends, and just coming up with something special.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I mean, just the idea, like I said, the idea of the spices can help out, in terms of a meal and make it tastier. And I think that there's currently a current push to try to put more spices into things, just to make sure it's make sure that people are healthy and making sure that the dishes taste as good as they possibly can as well. I mean, have you been seeing on your end the idea of the spices being more used in dishes?
Yes, I've been seeing that more and more dishes, more and more people using the spices in dishes. I always preach, be bold in seasoning your food. So whether you're cooking California cuisine, Creole cuisine, French, Italian, use spices and blends of that region to really enhance the dish, enhance the flavor. So you're not only are you seeing chefs do it, but you're also starting to see home cooks do it, and beginners to advanced cooks. So everyone's catching on and really putting flavorful food in their homes.
Yeah, I mean, this time of year, there's certain spices that are probably more popular than maybe other times of the year as well. I mean, how's it for you in terms of, working with spices during this, like, maybe the holiday season versus maybe a summer or fall or spring type meal?
Well, I mean, during the holidays, of course, there's a lot of baking going on, so you can those flavors of cinnamon, nutmeg, star anise, clove. So just to name a few, and using those spices in a savory aspect is, I wouldn't say it can be tricky because you don't want to overpower your dish, but at the same time, it can enhance the dish by using the whole spices, shall I say, rather than the ground spices. So that's also helped me with creating flavorful dishes for people to taste.
Yeah, during what certain dishes have you made for celebrities around the holidays? Were there any any special requests for them for you to make, during kind of the holiday season when you were working for them?
I don't think there was anything special. I mean, the celebrities that I've worked for, they're, have the Southern style, the East Coast style. So, say we have Thanksgiving, we have the turkey, we have the ham, we have the mac and cheese, collard greens. So these are some traditional items that you find yourself cooking. But, we kind of veer off with desserts and, kind of be creative with that aspect. So versus, I think the sweet potato versus the pumpkin, or, start, kind of blending that with a pecan pie, so you're making a sweet potato pecan pie. So all together in one instead of two pies and separately. So it helps you be creative in that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, have you been seeing any certain food trends this season, or something that's that's kind of hot right now in terms of food or what people are doing?
Yeah, everyone. I'm not gonna say everyone, but you see a lot of people going vegetarian and vegan. That route. Really transforming the fatty holiday menu into a healthy holiday menu. So, ways to cook Brussels sprouts in a healthier way. Ways to cook mac and cheese in a healthier way, like stuffing or dressing. How can you make that healthy? Dirty rice, how can you make that healthy? So, you start to see more and more people do that because it's, I guess, I'm not going to say being healthy, but creating a lifestyle. So, not just that it's just for a holiday, but they're continuing through the whole year and are starting for the next year, 2019, to come. So it's not the new year, new me sort of aspect. So it's just really maintaining the lifestyle.
Yeah, I had Samantha Goldberg on last week, and we were talking a little bit about some of the food trends that she was seeing, and she was saying that more of the bite-sized hors d'oeuvre or tapas type stuff is kind of currently trending right now as well. Are you kind of seeing the same thing?
Yeah, you see that as well. People eating smaller bites versus a bigger meal. So you go out to a restaurant, more tasting menus are developed, or so in a smaller portion. So you really can enjoy the meal as a whole versus just one big meal. And maybe you eat it all, maybe you won't. So you see that aspect all over the place, all throughout the United States.
Yeah, I think, obviously different situations. Sometimes there's a sit-down meal, and I think what Samantha was coming from is basically the idea of an office party or something like that, where you do just like to have that little bite-sized things just to be able to have be able to have handy, as it were. But I mean, it's great to be able to kind of see some of the things that have been going on in the past couple of years as well. How's it been for you to kind of interact with the people and the fans? I know you you have your own website, you have your own blog, and all your rest of your social media as well. How's it been to kind of interact with some of the people, and have they given you any good ideas?
Yeah, I mean, you always receive good ideas from people, and you're able to give them back as well. So as far as social media, I have a large network of friends in the business or colleagues that I'm able to see their work. I'm able to feed off and get inspiration of what they do or what they're doing at the present time, and creative dishes that they're putting out, or sometimes not that aspect, or it's just different ingredients that they're working with. So just saying to myself, maybe I want to try this ingredient, work with it and see what I can come up with. So I'm always, so we're always feeding off each other and really inspiring each other to get better and better each day.
Speaking of being challenged, I mean, obviously you've been on the Food Network several times on several different shows as well. I mean, how's that been for you to kind of challenge yourself that way? And I mean, obviously it probably gave you some more ideas on certain things that you wanted to try.
I mean, when I'm competing, that aspect pushes the bar. You don't know what you're walking into, so that creative aspect just automatically just comes out of you. That the challenge is within you. So you always ask yourself, can I do it? Can I meet this challenge? Can I beat this chef next to me? These couple chefs next to me. So that's always a challenge. And just knowing